Alright, LTR SBG Gamers, we're here with a long overdue battle report. We're going to be playing a 750 point game, Lords of Battle. And today I'll be rolling out with the Mordor, and we'll go over my list. We'll actually be doing a sort of Pelennor Fields theme to it. So, Mordor versus Rohan in a Rohan-esque village. So, my list: 6 black shields of Mordor, 4 Morannon orcs with shield and spear, and 1 black Númenórean. I think they come with a shield, don't they? Mm-hmm. And the Witch King, and he's upgraded with like what?
He has Olive Will and Fate, Might Will and Fate.
Oh yeah, and a Morgul Blade. Yep. Shagrat War Leader. He's leading 6 Morannon orcs with shield and 6 with spear and shield. And lastly, a regular generic ring wraith leading 6 orc trackers, 3 Morannon orc upgrade with shield and 2 upgrade with spear.
He's upgraded with 2 might, 14 will, and 2 fate.
Okay, and we'll be back with the Rohan. Alright, so we're back with the Horse Lords. What are we taking? Okay,
so this is the pretty much identical list to what I took the Forts of the Potomac 2, a little bit themed. So I have Erkenbrand, like I said, a little bit, I can see it wasn't in Pelennor, but so I got Erkenbrand with 5 Westfold Red Shields, Son of Errol, and a Rohan Outrider on a horse. Then I have Errol the Young, kind of proxied in for Theoden, leading the exact same warband. Then I have Legolas with armor and a horse, or armor and a horse. And then I have Eowyn. She's upgraded with armor and a horse. She's leading a Westfold Red Shield and a Outrider and a horse. And then I have my leader, Eomer, upgraded with a bow, shield, heavy armor, and a horse. And he's leading the exact same warband as Erkenbrand and Errol.
So a lot of variety of troop in each warband.
Yep.
Alright guys, we'll be back with the roll for deployment. Alright guys, so I'll be rolling my DCHL dice. That's the DCHL dice. Then we have our own Carolina's dice. Let me find it. So we'll see if it does well for me. It's been rolling pretty well for the most part. 5. Strong. I don't know, 1. So I will be taking it. We are playing Lords of Battle, and we are using the Nova scenario, so you have to roll per warband. So we'll be back. Alright guys, so we're back with deployment. I deployed on the line in a pretty standard, I guess, formation with the Witch King. And by the way, Shagrat War Leader will be my general. I guess the logic being I can cast freely with the 2 casters and not have to worry about dissipating.
Yep.
Alright, and then the Rohan kind of deployed back. I wonder why.
Yeah, well, my logic is you verse two guys that can command out. You want to be.
Yeah, you want to be back, and you also want to shoot. So we'll be rolling for priority. I'll be using the DCHL dice again.
I'll be using the Carolina's Miller's dice.
Okay, so go ahead.
4.
Got a 4. All right, let's see what I got. I got a 4 as well.
So we roll. 2.
2.
5.
5. So I will be taking priority. Any heroics called by Rohan?
No.
Alright guys, well, we'll be back with the end of this turn. So that was a fairly even turn. He kind of stayed put. I think he moved these guys into a little bit more of a formation. Mm-hmm. I just trotted up, moved the Witch King here. And he was able to kill 3 trackers?
Yeah, 3 trackers.
3 trackers. And with my 3 trackers, I was able to wipe out Errol's horse. Errol did do a heroic shot. Tried to use Legendary Hero for the free might and ended up having to spend a might. And Legolas over there also spent a might to kill a tracker. So, all in all, fairly even. Although Rohan 2 points of might down. So, we'll be rolling for priority.
2.
2. and a 5. Any heroics from the Rohan?
No.
Alright, guys. Well, we'll be back with the end of this turn. Alright, so that was a very big turn. I went ahead, so let me just walk you through this. So I took my generic Ring Wraith and moved him up 6 inches. Then commanded out a Rider 5 inches because he has movement 10, so I moved him half his movement, which is 5. Charged the Witch King out 7 inches. Black darted Legolas's horse, killed it, and then completed my charge against the Rider of Rohan. He charged in a Son of Errol and an additional Rider, and I won the fight. I had to burn a point of might to win the fight, and hurled the Son of Errol past Errol. I was trying to get to Eric and Brand, didn't quite make it, and Eric and Brand, Errol did take a wound past his fate, and the Son of Errol did in fact die. And then over here, this Westfold Red Shield and that Outrider charged a Morannon Orc. I Piercing Strike. I thought to myself that he's probably going to die anyway, so I might as well Piercing Strike and see if I can get a cheeky wound on someone. So, anyway, priority. 2 high. I roll a 2, so the Rohan will take it. And I'll go ahead and call a heroic move with the Ring Wraith.
Okay, I'll call one with Errol.
So
And it's free.
it is free. And who does it go to? Go and roll, priority player. You take it high. Caught.
Goes to me.
Goes to you. So we'll be back with the end of the turn. Alright, guys. So we're back with the recap. I have to say, I thought that I was going to win this game until this turn. So that was a very, I thought it was a very bad turn for me. So, over here, we each called a heroic. He got it first, and, no, I got it first. I charged him, and then he was able to countercharge me. I think this is the turn you charge Eomer in with his guys. So ultimately, he was able to stack dice on me over here and kill quite a few guys. And then with the Witch King, we struck up. I rolled a 1 for my strike up. He rolled a 2. Won the fight, did a wound. I had to burn a will, or fate. Yeah, and a will as well. I didn't go mark that down. Over here, Eowyn like a champ. I did a heroic combat with Shagrat into Eowyn. Yep. She won, struck up, then won the fight, knocked down everybody, and did 3 wounds to Shagrat. 3 wounds. On my leader, too. But I did pass all through my fate. I used another point of might. Other than that, he was able to just stack more dice over here. So it's been a fairly rough turn, but we'll go and roll for priority.
I roll a 6.
6. I need to roll 6 here to get it. I do not, so I will be calling a heroic with probably the Ring Wraith over there.
Okay, I'll do one with Errol. Do I get it for free?
You get it for free?
I do.
You do, and you want to go roll off? You have priority. On a 1 through...
Yeah. On a 1, 2, 3, you take it. 4, 5, 6, I take it. You take it.
I do take it, so we'll be back with the end of the turn. Alright guys, so some plays were made. I am 5 away from being broken, but Eomer, the big play of the game, Eomer called a heroic combat.
Yeah, I moved him. I just rode him around here. Charged at work.
Called a heroic combat into my Ring Wraith and killed him. Errol lost the fight against the Witch King and did take a wound. Yeah, and I think that was the big thing. I think we each lost some models.
You had a little bit more, I think, a better turn. You killed a little bit more guys that turn, but you charged. You got all the charges.
Yeah, but this is the majority of the fighting has been happening on this side of the board, not in the house or anything. So, or the town, if you want to call it that. So let's see what our roll for priority is. I rolled a 5.
4.
He rolls a 4.
And I will use my first point of might with Eric and Brian's and call a heroic move.
Okay. I have no more might on the board, unfortunately, and the Witch King is down another point of will, so he's down to 11 will. Okay. So we'll be back with the end of the turn. Alright guys, do you see that hole right there? That is where the Witch King was. He had Eomer, Erkenbrand, Errol, Legolas.
He had over 300 points in heroes, and that's what took to bring him down.
That's what took to bring him down, and they brought him down. Other than that, I actually scored quite a few points. We're tied up in points.
No, sorry. You have 23, I have 28.
28, okay.
Yeah.
So we're getting close. I am broken.
I'm two-way.
So we'll have to make some steadfast. But here's the overview of the battle. I actually was able to beat off that flank. But over here, the Horse Lords have been vigilant. So it's been nice having a strength 4, strength 5 army against this, against Rohan. So anyway, I'll be rolling for priority. And I roll a 1.
I roll.
He rolls a 1, and
I take it.
he does take it, yep, and I'm out of might. So we'll be back with the end of the turn. Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and call it here. He did a last turn of the game. He called a heroic combat with Eric and with, who was it, Eomer?
Yeah, it's basically when I moved, I charged this Son of Errol around, because he was back over here 12 inches. I charged them over here, charged him here, did a strike combat combo. Charged, first off, I charged Shagger of them, and then I charged with a fight 6, pretty much hero, because I did a strike Erkenbrand, and between those 3 models, I killed him. These guys, he didn't move them. But
yeah, well, a lot of those guys actually fled.
Yeah, there were a bunch of guys.
Like 4 guys fled over there.
So yeah, it was, he's going to go ahead and call it, because there's really no way he can win now. He's no heroes, and I
broke him,
and
he has more points.
So I think it's a 12-0 victory.
Yeah.
Or, no, I have, I don't have double your tallies, but I have more. So that's 3. I got the leader thing, which I think is 2 or 3, and then I'm broken and unbroken. So it's about 8.
So that the beginning of the game, it looked pretty good for him, not gonna lie. It was looking really good. I thought I played that well.
Yeah, you did.
Especially with commanding your guy out and then making you come to me. Cavalry normally likes to pick where they fight, so I pretty much was able to pick where I fought. But slowly, his heroes and the saturation that his heroes have stood true, and he got me. So
yeah, I think probably the best thing I did was opening up that second front over there. It forced you to divert forces back, and it set Eomer up with that heroic combat.
Eomer was able to sneak in there. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. This was we don't play Mordor often, but we do have a Mordor army, and they are fun. I don't know what we'll have to work around. I think take Shag out War Leader out, take Mini Shag.
Yep.
Take maybe a second ring.
Because yeah, this list kind of lacks that might.
Yeah, it does lack might. I like to have a lot of might to work with.
Yeah.
I use a lot of my might for casting. So
yeah,
I think casters kind of need to save their might for casting. Actually, put that in the comments below. Do you guys like to save might with your casters for casting, or do you like to use heroics? It's kind of a preference, I suppose. But anyway, guys, please like, share, subscribe, and comment below. Stay tuned for more battle reports, and this is we're on the eve of the new releases, so stay tuned on those, and we will have plenty of that content coming out. And this is kind of a tribute to the new box set. This battle report. So you guys stay tuned. Thank you for your support, and we'll be back with some more.